before you start teaching, it has to be ensured that the teaching plan is signed by the individual faculty member, the person who has made it. Then the next signature is the HOD signature, and final signature is the principal signature. After this, you can add the IQAC coordinator signature also. Okay, and after these four signatures, you can send across this document to your students. That shows your transparency. Students ना तुम्ही सांगितलं म्हणजे तुम्ही एक डेअरिंगच केली ते सांगून. You are taking that responsibility of implementation of that entire teaching plan as per the given dates in the teaching plan. Okay, you take that responsibility. So you are showing बड़ा कलेजा चाहिए इस चीज के लिए. वो आप लोग दिखा रहे हो to all of your students, isn't it? And you are sharing it with them. And it becomes mandatory for you to follow that. And as per your teaching plan, how are you going to evaluate them? जो भी evaluation, whatever the evaluation criteria you have mentioned, are you following it or not? This audit at the end of the semester has to be done by IQAC, academic audit. Got it? This is how the teaching learning process should be mentioned. Number 4, evaluation process and reforms. Show the robustness of your evaluation, show the internal evaluation, external evaluation, whatever the direct and indirect methods you use for the evaluation. Direct methods are conducting the examinations and all, orals and all, isn't it? Indirect methods are your other CIEs, that is internal. You can take the feedback from the alumni, you can take the feedback from your senior students for that particular subject, isn't it? And accordingly you use those evaluation criteria. That is very tedious process actually. Indirect methods are very tedious to implement, but if you can do so, 100% you will get these 30 points in your evaluation process. What was your evaluation process, internal evaluation process 5 years back, and how year by year you are showing reforms into it, and how you have improved into that particular situation, that is to be showed here. One thing is there, please, all of my dear friends, please understand one thing, that whatever you are doing today, if you mention the same thing since last 5 years, that is unbelievable. Whatever you are doing today, uska innovation aapne 5 saal pehle kiya, and you are continuing it with last 5 years, and you are maintaining that sort of data, is wrong. That will not be acceptable for 2 reasons. सबसे पहले they will smell that it is fake document, it is fabricated document. Another thing is they will feel that there is no improvement happened in this college since last 5 years, no reforms have happened. So both the ways that backfires on you. So you have to show a continuous progress and reforms in your evaluation process. Next, number 5 is student enrollment and profile. Here you have very less to do, because whatever the admissions are there, according to those admissions, you have to just furnish the data of the enrolled students and their profile. Profile is nothing but their to which category do they belong to. Okay, whether you have given a proper justice to the genders, both the genders or not. Even the transgender is also nowadays they have got the legal status. So if there are some transgender students, please mention it. If there are certain physically handicapped students, please mention it. There are certain the formats are there into which you can definitely mention all those things. Okay, and category wise, have you given the proper justice to all the category students or not? That is to be shown here. So whatever the data is available, usme no fabrication is possible, because you cannot change the data of the past years. Got it? The next number 6 is catering to students' diversity. Whatever the diverse background the students are, the students may be from the different economic background, they may be from the different social background. So whatever from the different backgrounds they are, how you are catering to those. The individual metrics are there in these particular key indicators, and accordingly you have to mention there. See the importance, 50 points are given here for catering the students' diversity. Okay, and the last priority is to be given to the 2.4, teacher profile and quality. The points are more, points are 60, but here again you have less to do any changes or any modifications or anything, isn't it? Whatever the teacher profile is, it is. Okay, yes, if the teacher has improved his quality, by giving some competitive examinations, by clearing the NET or SET, by doing some online courses, by doing some certain whatever the apart from his basic degree and apart from his teaching learning job of teaching, what extra efforts have been taken by the teacher to improve his own quality, that all those things are here. If for that quality improvement, if you are getting some rewards or awards from the external agencies, national international level agencies, that is given more importance here. That is why 60 points are here for this particular KI. Okay, not only that, but whatever what support you are getting from the college, what support you are getting from the management, maybe financial support. किसी आपको if you go to some attend the faculty development program, whether you are supported financially or not, whether you are given proper leaves or not, everything has to be mentioned here. That will give you 60 points. Then criteria number 5. Criteria number 5 में there are only 4 key indicators. This is second important criteria, isn't it? There are only 4 key indicators, and out of those 4, the most important is student support, where 50 points are given for UG and PG both. For student support, what support is provided to student for his improvement, okay, for his personality development. For if the student is having some qualities like the student is a sportsman, or the student in cultural side, if the student is having some qualities, are you able to support such students to participate in the national level or international level competitions? That is to be mentioned here. Then number 2 important thing is student participation in the various activities. And these activities, normally we conduct the activities at our college level, but that is not enough. Whether you send your students to participate in the intercollegiate competitions, district level competitions, state university level competitions, state level competition, whatever it is, please do that. And whatever you have done so far in last 5 years, mention that record here. Number 3 important is alumni engagement. Very authentic entity in our life of the college is alumni. For this particular thing, you must have registered alumni association. Unless and until you have this registered alumni association, you won't be able to see, even though the points are given less as compared with the other 3 points, but still, if you want to secure those points, your alumni association has to be registered. And under that association, what all activities do you conduct? How do you engage your alumni in the development of the current students, in the development of the infrastructure, in the development of the equipments of the college? They can contribute financially. Okay, if such financial contribution is there from the alumni, you get more weightage and you get more marks into it. And the final is student progression. Finally, what is there is a very less scope for PG colleges for student progression to the higher studies like PhD, or the if your students go to the foreign countries for certain higher degrees, isn't it? You must have that record with you, right? For UG colleges, it becomes easier because from UG students progress to PG colleges, isn't it? So for UG colleges, it becomes easier to grab these 30 points with proper justifications. Then criteria number 1, which is third important criteria. Okay, number 1.1 key indicator is not applicable to both of us. Okay, the applicable is curricular planning and implementation. How do you plan your curriculum? Okay, even though it is prescribed by the university, affiliating university, how do you implement it at your college? That is important. Okay, then the second important thing is academic flexibility. What flexibility do you keep for that in the teaching learning process? Okay, are you allowing your students to participate in some academic competitions apart from your routine teaching learning? Whatever is the flexibility you provide to your students, that is important over here, for which you can get 30 points. Academic flexibility. Number 3 is feedback system. Very interesting part. Feedback system. Normally, we conduct the feedback from our students only, and that happens at the end of the year or end of the semester, whatever the pattern you follow. Okay, that's not enough for NAAC. For this feedback system, NAC considers only 360 degrees feedback. And when we say 360 degrees feedback, means the feedback has to be collected from all the stakeholders of the college. The very important and the first stakeholder is your student, no doubt about it. So collect feedback from your students. Then the next closer stakeholder is parents. So you are expected to collect the feedback from the parents. Then your next stakeholder is the employer to whom you supply your students for jobs. The next is the feedback is from your alumni, okay, passed out students. And the fifth is teachers, peers, okay. And when we talk about this feedback system in NAC, you will identify that this feedback is expected for curriculum only. Feedback on the curriculum which you have not prescribed. Who has prescribed? University has prescribed. But on such a curriculum, feedback is there. Feedback has to be taken. Means every individual, all these five stakeholders have to say whether this curriculum is suitable, whether this curriculum is making the students employable. Alumni can always say that, isn't it? If they have got good jobs, they will say that yes, the curriculum is very good. If they do not, if they cannot secure the jobs in the market after your degree, then they will say that no, there is some improvement is required. And when you collect the feedback from the industry people, that is your employers, then they will definitely say whatever are the gaps. So after collecting this feedback, only collection is also not enough. Your work, your task is not over. In fact, after getting the feedback, your work starts. And what is your work? What action you have taken on that feedback? Action taken report has to be there. If you receive some feedback like Falana is the gap in the curriculum, what action you have taken? Have you communicated it to your prescribing syllabus prescribing committee? Have you communicated to your dean? Have you communicated it to your whoever is the person responsible for syllabus changing or syllabus improvement? Have you communicated it to him or her? That is your action taken. हाँ, उसके बाद whatever the action is being taken by the university is not in your hands. That is a part. But what action you have taken, you have to communicate to those respective authorities. That is your work. Then only that can be mentioned in the action taken report. That's all. And in every semester end, you have to conduct this activity. Very important, feedback system. Okay. And number 4 is curriculum enrichment. For curriculum enrichment, whatever out of this feedback from the various stakeholders, whatever the gaps are identified in the curriculum, okay, to fill up those gaps, what extra do you do in your college? What extra? Are you providing them certain courses? Are you making some courses? If you make some course at your or develop some course for your students, please make it sure that the duration of the course is minimum 30 hours, 30 hours. Less than 30 hours courses are not considered by DVV. Okay, so 30 hours minimum. So whatever the courses have been developed, if not developed by you, if they are developed by some external agencies, external colleges, external universities, and are you making those courses available to your students? Are you making them aware that such kind of courses are available and that will improve your employability, that will improve your personality? Aisa kuch hai? If such kind of things are there, please ask your students to do it.